Just wanted to show you my cast collection. This is the Harryford cast by Dennis Harryford in April of 1982, 30 years ago to be exact. It's been 30 years now since this particular footprint was cast. It's about 15 inches in length as far as the foot is concerned. And you can see the toes quite clearly right across here. You can see it. It looks as if there may be a bit of a metatarsal break in it, just a little. I have to pull it off the wall to let y'all take a look. I'll put it over here on a flat, fairly flat surface to let y'all take a look. You can kind of see it appears to be bent a little bit in the middle. This is generally considered one of the best footprint casts ever taken. You can see these bulges right here, which possibly indicate a double ball of the foot. These two bulges right here indicate a double ball of the foot. This is a really amazing cast. It really is. This is a copy I got from Jeff Meldrum at the 2010 Oregon Sasquatch Symposium. You can really see there's a lot of great features to it. This is probably one of the best casts ever made. Have to very carefully hang it back up there. And then this one, this is the cast I've had the longest. Of all the footprint casts that I have, this is the one I've had the longest. This one is from Laird Meadow Road, 1963, cast by Roger Patterson. It was originally found by timber cruiser Pat Graves, and you can see the toes are very dynamic. You can definitely see toe how dynamic the toes really are in this, and then it comes down to here, and you can see, John Bendernagel always talks about there's always a little bit of slide in some of these casts, or a little bit of sometimes these footprints. This one's about 17.5 inches in length. It was found 1963, as I mentioned, Laird Meadow Road. And this is a really good cast. This is a really good one. And I've had this cast since 2004. I won it off eBay. And this is a really good cast. It's a really good one. It's been broken once, right in the middle there. It was broken, unfortunately, but I glued it back together. Have to very carefully put it back up. Whoa! Have to very carefully put it back up on the wall so it doesn't drop and break again. And then I got both of these casts in 2008. This is the Onion Mountain cast. This was cast by John Green in 1967, August or September. And this one is fairly famous. You can probably see the dermal ridges right there. There's the dermal ridges. You can see them under the light. Right in there, some of the dermal ridging. What appears to be dermal ridges. Of course, there have been experiments done in the last few years to sort of counter that they may not be dermal ridges at all. They may be casting artifacts. This cast has been broken several times by falling off the wall and things like that, and I've had to repair it. But this is a pretty dynamic cast. John Green cast this. I think it says August 1967. It's only 13 inches in length. You can see how dynamic the toes are. You can see the toes pretty clearly. And those are pretty good. I actually won that on it was Beyond the Edge Radio had a contest, and they were offering Eric Altman actually actually made that from a copy, or copied that. And then this is the one casted by Al Hodgson. The toe was broken off. I'm gonna have to get some glue or some adhesive and put it back on there. But this one, and then I had to spray paint it because I was trying to clean it, and it had some stain, a real bad stain on it. I just spray painted the whole thing. Spray painted it a silver color. You can see right here. Let me show you. Right there. You might think, is that a metatarsal break? No. That is most likely where Al Hodgson glued, or the original cast broke, and Al Hodgson just glued it back together. But this one was cast 1963, much the same as the Laird Meadow Road cast. This was October of '63. Al Hodgson actually found this and casted it. And you can see the toes. I mean, they do look kind of squarish, which would seem to indicate, hey, was that done? Does that mean this is a Ray Wallace fake? I don't think so, because I don't think Ray Wallace was even in California in 1963. A lot of the time he was out of the state. So I give this one a pretty good shot of being the real thing. This is supposed to be the same as Patty, the Patterson-Gimlin film cast or footprint. That's what Jeff Meldrum has noticed about it. There are similarities between this one. This one's only 14.5 inches in length. And this is a really good cast. Again, I'm going to have to get some adhesive or some glue, super glue or something, and glue that toe back on there. But overall, that's a really good cast also. I think Al Hodgson did a really good job casting it. And that's just my cast collection. I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care. One other thing I forgot to mention, that I actually won this in the auction. There was an auction at the 2008 Ohio Bigfoot Conference, and that's how I got this cast. It was put up as part of the auction. This one was also cast by Eric Altman, or copied by Eric Altman, and he actually sells these footprint casts, or these copies of footprint casts. I'm not sure what kind of material he used. I think he said that he used some kind of gardening stone or dental stone. I'll have to ask him again exactly what material he uses for this, but he did a really good job on casting this. So there you go. That's it.